Small yellow light. It takes me. Looks like frazzled grey metal wires bundle moving. Putrid, fuming. A mess of silver. It feels like a nice technical place. No water here, but it gets wet around. Technical tubes are here. These eject things out from the tubes and it makes a hollow tube kind of sound when something gets ejected out of a tube. Not an old item. This is very new modern. It is fashionable now. Lots of switches and pulley levers. Not heavy at all. To lift. Cart wheels under it. It goes up with frazzled wires. It confuses me. Wet nearby. No life forms here nearby. No gravel sand underneath it. Some wetness. Plop sound. From out of a tube, as if we lift this thing up out from a tube. A sound boom from inside. A blast that is ejected. Pipe like a cannon tube. Something gets ejected out of this cannon tube. Does not crumble easily, but could be made to break. Someone, or something, gets squashed underneath. Fragile material, kind of like porcelain. Forms cracks within it easily. Dry, powdery material composition. These are not funny to look at. There is nothing humorous about them. Rumbling materials inside. No life form on it, but a life form owns it. No green leaves on it. Nothing humid here, but dry. It is not funny. No one is laughing about it. A solemn, dry place. Nothing distinguished either. Crumbles, breaks easily like clay. Some small lights inside. Gummy-like inside. Wetness outside of it. Some small holes alongside it. Has a lever underneath it. Water outside it. Not fastened, stuck. No warning signal bleep. A technical industrial site. I am feeling very welcome here. No life form here anywhere. This looks like an abandoned place to me. These pipes make a pipe sound like ejection sound, almost like a suction sound, but reverse. In water, wetness. No eggshells, but crushes easily. A fragile design. Air hose mechanism. Glistening water. Tastes salty, feels coarse. It smells bad here of mechanical industrial oils. A latch to let it open. Wetness in water, damp. Oily, greasy on the outside. Does not need a repair mechanic. Houses nearby or small buildings. 2 small gardens or green areas. Something that gets ejected out of the cannon tube. We cannot fathom what this is. This is something unfathomable, not breakable like the porcelain it got out from, not made out of glass, is rather fast and equipped, is sliding around first, is covered in greasy oily, it goes hot when it travels. Ignition technology. Nothing frustrating is here. It is all calm and somber. Slips easily in and out like on a rubber mat. Can feel cold too, but doesn't break. Travels not with wind, but with ejection power. It has no seats for anyone to sit on. It is not made out of plants. This is not an item element. Gets hot when it travels. Wants to ignite and turn yellow. It ignites on me. Not made out of glass. Does not break easily. Old, fathomable. Very ancient design. We are ejecting it to get rid of it. Burn something into coal and ashes. Wet water nearby to yellow. Something disgusting inside. Some glass breakables. I hear a plop sound, some gravel glass inside. This is an industrial facility. Something is being made here, manufactured, some tall walls. Has got chemicals and industrial plastic inside it. The water is very dirty, murky inside. Upsettingly difficult to be in. Some moving car vehicles inside. Some electronics inside it. Some yellow lights flicker inside. Some machinery is here. I really like being here. Water, sludge, blockages, confusing objects, staircase, stairwell, smelly chairs like industrial plastic, old rubber, something unbenign, lipids, oils, chemicals, fumes, combustible engine, pipe tube, feels like a power generator, like it gets wound up with a sound and a swirling energy and vibrates a bit as it is active. Old soot and oil comes out of it, like burned combustion material. Scratchy on the outside surface, hot grease lines the inside wall. There are many such pipe tubes lined up. 5 or so tubes that are connected at the top to form like a frame of lined up connected tubes. This thing of 5 tubes is a pump suctioning up liquid and has hot radiation eminence. Lots of liquids inside. Positive cations go inside the structure inside the tubes. A radiation eminence, a hot glow, an active engine machine is here. Back to the one pipe tube. It was built by a man who is mighty proud of it. A structure consisting of many lobe-shaped or cup-shaped or spoon-shaped lobes that rotate around within a circular assembly. Yellow glow. Wobbly on the outside surface, not exactly a sphere, has got wires within it. A pump chases liquid away from here to keep this place clean and dry. There is a long horizontally set pipe that runs across a long hallway. This pipe is set up above the floor and stands on a portion of vertical pipe. The pipe horizontally in a long corridor. A hallmark of devices. A cooling liquid goes inside the pipe. Radiation warning thermometers are set against the wall inside this long corridor. Ice crystals form inside and fumes. The floor in this corridor sounds like walking on metal. It has wires and cables along the floor of this corridor. Near to a vat of water is a hot combustion engine. The hot combustion engine pumps out fumes. Hot radiation gases are being emitted at the hot combustion engine. Pipe connects down into the vat of water, and this pump picks up liquids from the vat of liquids. On bottom of water vat, there is a round grid, and water can come up into the vat through the grid. Lots of little air bubbles in the water in the vat. There is black oil and grease on the surface of the water in the water vat. Nothing glorious about this place, nothing decorated. Hot coal forms gases, lots of pipes in this facility, lots of many little doors that let vents in. The yellow element is inside a white sealed, somewhat rounded shaped container, which stands on legs above the floor that is underneath it. And from the top center of this container goes a pipe up, and that pipe then has a bend that makes the pipe continue away horizontally. Container with yellow inside, liquid inside. Several cups have been placed underneath it in case something drips out. A coal miner's dream. Plastic encasing. A hot pressure chamber. Liquid gas inside. A pressure chamber cooker. It drips something down from the center bottom of this container, which exits the chamber and falls through the air into a container below that collects it. Drops that fall down under container, just as spent water. Nothing important. A larger water, unsure of where exactly this particular water is, tastes alkaline like soaps. It contains many bubbles. I look for the bottom of this water, what the floor looks like. There are lots of bolts and screws. This is not a septic tank. The water is fairly clean. It is just that it contains some kind of an industrial waste that we cannot clean out of it without processing. It smells bad here of industrial chemicals. The wires that are inside the yellow element are filaments. They burn and glow. There is a power turbine that turns around. It is powered by coal. There are so many large rooms in this facility. A bucket of rusty poop. Probably not literally poop, but some kind of a messy sludge waste. Lots of letters are written about this place, and lots of bank statements. There are lots of barrels of waste. There is a large circle on the grass, on the ground outside, with green trees and green grass. And this circle is burned there because of the industrial facility that seems to be underground this time. Lots of bank statements and quarrels. Lots of apparent illness caused by this place. This place makes people sick and get infuriated. Lots of people quarrel over it. It has been causing radiation poisoning, a lot of sickness in people. A lot of money in the bank. Over the disputes, no money gets distributed. There are lots of fences to get through, to get to this place. Lots of people bodies here on the floor, hair that got loose, famined, asphyxiated, golden jewelry that got dislodged, a mineral item in a deep well, glimmering sludge that got mineralized the wrong way, so that it is now toxic. A softness of this place that feels very familiar, a sickening place, a nauseating mess, a feeling ill, a putrid sight. Golden gems are being hidden in the ground. A facility of sorts, a briefcase full of softness, a leading away from here, a glorious device. A water fills this place, a wetness. Industrial complexes. Some islands seen in the distance. Lots of water. And some dinner restaurants. A tall chimney is here. Water flows here. A large big sphere fell down like a bomb down on a building. It is a vast industrial complex on the ground. Lots of pipes and structures. There is a massive airport. and a big city nearby. Lots of industrial waste is being generated on the target site, like a not very tall cylinder and more wide than it is tall, open top, and we see water in this vat. Vertical pipe rises up from its center and then bends and continues horizontally. For some reason I thought of a dolphin in this vat, but there was no life form red element. Yuck, it smells like asphalt and car exhaust fumes here. The ground looks like black asphalt, and there are white pipes and cisterns and industrial structures on that black asphalt. It covers a large piece of ground. The industrial site is pumping out lots of fumes from pipes into the air. There is one rocket here against the ground, possibly held a bit up above the ground, and this rocket is set horizontally so that its pointy top and its exhaust bottom are level with each other. Rocket horizontally against ground, hollow inside like a pipe, no water inside it. It travels away. It forms combustion exhaust gases. It has no wheels under it, no levitation mechanism, no blood inside, meaning no living life forms. It has no radar equipment. It goes entirely without wheels. It has no engineering equipment. Window glass. I hear a radio talking. The radio has only one button. The button sets an ignition. A man is in a room with the radio that has the button. There is a big window glass, and that window looks into an adjacent room that is very large, and the ignition will happen inside of that big room behind that glass. The colors of walls and things were like yellow, and it had somewhat of a 1970s look and feel to it, or that's just the design. A massive fire is ablaze below. It looks like a crazy fire, like if it were being fueled by something that causes sparks to hiss and pop in the fire. There is a stop sign, which feels like a warrior and not peaceful, so it is kind of a stern message to not enter. A nuclear testing site is far away, but close enough to be seen from here. It looked like where a bomb would fall down to the ground, causing everything to burn black and make a lot of black smoke. An air landing strip is down below, on the industrial facility that has all the black asphalt. There is a long runway so that airplanes can land down on it. There is what registers as a lunar lander. It is a short, wide cylinder with a pointy top and 4 landing legs. It rotates around its vertical axis as it slowly descends down from the sky. Lunar lander. It emanates heat. It is made out of metal, not plastic. It glows inside. It has wires inside that make it feel heat. It has woolly fibers inside, a mesh of sorts. It has many moving parts inside. It has fuel. It felt like a liquid fuel. No seating inside, no sand on it. It has asphalt underneath it. Black asphalt like tar, no grease or oil on this one, no wires or cables connect to it from the outside. It glows inside, no water on it. It has all the equipment it needs inside. It is not a powerful weapon, but it tries to be. It cannot hurt anybody. It is only a ground radar device. It has many moving parts inside, but no people are inside it. It has no air or oxygen inside for a breathable atmosphere. It has black soot all around it, a black cloud of smoke that makes me want to cough and to cover my eyes. Lunar lander. It has no sound emanation. It has no grease or oil on it. It has an interesting checkered pattern on its exterior. Earlier I drew this same pattern on the rocket that was lying horizontally. It seems to be white and red checkered. Ooh, this lunar lander is nicely metallic, like a shiny aluminum or slightly more grey color. Gorgeous. When this lunar lander has just landed on the ground, it lets out a psh sound. It lands into the water. Some glass on part of its main exterior hull. Inside it is a vertical pole center to it, and this pole turns around. And this turning of the pole causes the other parts of this craft, if not the entire craft, to rotate around its vertical axis. So the turn comes from the rotation of this interior pole. It has the USA flag on its exterior. I think the red and white checkered might be part of the USA flag as I have seen it. There are 2 large pipes attached a bit of a distance outward from the wall of a building, it seems on the outside. To the outdoors, these 2 pipes are broken and would need a mechanic to crawl underneath to repair it. It smells so bad here of car exhaust. had a full visual of what looks like a space or air equipment that is indoors inside of a big room. Turns out the yellow color walls are correct and are again seen here. The structure looks metallic and is like a low, wide cylinder with a pointy top and stands on, I think, 4 legs a bit above the ground. It reminds me of pictures I have seen of NASA equipment that is being assembled, or that has been assembled, indoors by technicians. It was a very beautiful, full visual.